we're back here in game 3, so a little bit of a delay, but the Stingers did take game 2, 3-0 the final score there. So Peter McNeil won one and lost one as he's behind 0-2 here to open things up in what is shaping up to, at least thus far, be a very quick series. The first 2 games completed in under an hour. Now the 1-2. Got him to swing at it, and there's one down here in the top of the first. So Jordan Rice will step in what has been a pitching-dominated series thus far. Both aces really have been lights out, so now it's going to be Alex Ballard taking over for Oliver on the hill for the Pilots. I would assume it'll probably be Jordan Rice on the hill for the Stingers, as that's outside for ball 2. Rice quickly ahead 3-0, looking for a 1-out walk, and he'll do just that on 4 pitches. Rice gets aboard for Carlo. Ballard toes the rubber and goes home, just barely catching the zone. Carlo, you would think, has the advantage in a righty-lefty matchup, as that one broke dead inside on him. He had to swing at it, and he pulls it foul. The 1-2 refrains, and it's back level at 2s. Outside, and the count's going to run full with 1 out here in the top of the first. Payoff pitch. Line back up the middle, sneaks through Ballard's hands, and everybody's going to be safe. They go station to station up 40 feet. And with 1 out, it's 2 men aboard as we go back to the top of the order with Peter McNeil. McNeil providing a restock for Ballard right there. He swings through that one for strike 1. McNeil, as usual, rocking the backwards hat. A lot of people like to associate that with Ken Griffey Jr. as he fouls that one off the tree. I like to think about back in 2018, the Mariners and Royals played a turn-ahead-the-clock game at what was then Safeco Field, and D. Strange Gordon now, opted to rock the backwards hat. I was actually at that game. Mariners took the victory. 2-2 on the way. Stays outside, and it's 3-2. One of the more interesting combinations of uniforms is that stays inside. It's ball 4, and the bases are loaded, with still only 1 down.
Yeah, second and third.
So it'll be a ghost runner aboard for the Stingers now over at first. And yeah, if you haven't seen those, definitely go look up the 2018 turn ahead the clock Mariners and Royals uniforms. An interesting uniform matchup in that game. And much like McNeil, Jordan Rice opting to rock the backwards hat. He pokes the first pitch foul. In terms of time, this might just be the longest inning we've seen today, as that one runs inside for ball 1. Ballard misses upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike on the way. And Rice takes a healthy hack, but he can't connect, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on the way. Got him to swing at it. 60 on the dot from Alex Ballard. A big-time strikeout, and there's 2 down. Ballard trying to strand the bases loaded. So Carlos steps in now, 2 down, bases juiced. First pitch on the way from Ballard. Barely nicked that inside part of the zone. Popped up foul. Carlo defending the inside pitch. And he's behind 0-2. Barely missed inside there. It's 1-2. 1-2 stays outside. The 2-2. Just off the corner, and the count is full, so Carlo rallying all the way back into this at-bat. The payoff pitch. Popped up out towards center. Tough play, and DJ Oliver is going to be the one who reins it in. Alex Ballard, a gutsy pitching performance to strand the bases loaded as we head to the bottom of the first.
As long as we got it. Let's go. I kept it interesting.
So it'll be DJ Oliver leading things off, and as I suspected up here, Jordan Rice on the hill for the Stingers. Oliver restocking Rice.
More other bush to the left. I got it.
You know, I was thinking about what I would say had the Stingers walked it off in game number 2. One of my favorite walk-off calls is the play-by-play announcer at the University of Kansas for the baseball team as that runs inside for ball 1. Kansas walked off Oklahoma State at one point in the year where they had about 25 comeback wins as Rice gobbles that one up and underhand flips it to first for the first out of the game. The first out of the inning. But Kansas had walked off Oklahoma State, and our play-by-play announcer said, "Mamma mia, here we go again." And that is a all-time call, I do believe. So Mark Campanero will step in here with 1 down in the bottom of the first. As he pushes that the other way, but foul up onto the roof, and it'll roll back down. Four minutes shy of 7 o'clock in what has been a very quick game. Very quick series at that. One is swung through for strike 2. And that just catches the top of the zone. A gnarly pitch from Jordan Rice, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the first.
Up. Hey, we good. Let's go. Come on, baby.
Now batting for the Pacific Pilots, pitcher number 17, Alex Ballard.
So Ballard, the walk-off hero from game 1, steps in and takes ball 1 to start off his at-bat. As he pushes that one the other way, but McNeil is there. It's a 1-2-3 first inning for Jordan Rice. And it's scoreless as we head to the second. So McNeil will lead things off here in the second in what is still a 0-0 ball game. As he swings at the first pitch, pops it up, tough play Roberts, and he can't quite rein it in. It's a little bit of an adventure over there along the first baseline because you don't know if a ball will bounce off the roof. It's tough because you don't want to charge anything over there because it's a brick wall. Maybe 15 feet, less than that actually, as McNeil lines that to center field and leaves the yard. The first home run of the day for either team comes off the bat of Peter McNeil and gives the Stingers a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second. A rocket ship to straightaway center from Peter McNeil. And after picking up some new life, could have been out a pitch before. He gives the Stingers a 1-0 lead as Rice steps in now. Jordan Rice, a healthy cut right there, and he's behind 0-2.
Mark, that went over your head. What are you doing, huh? Dude, you hit it so fast, I just missed it, I guess. Ooh, you want to see me do it again?
Jordan Rice dropping the SpongeBob reference as he grounds that one into no man's land and beats out the throw. Showing off the wheels as he grounded that one where nobody could get to it. So Barrett Carlos steps in now. He swings the first pitch he sees. This could be troublesome, but he's going to beat the throw. Rice heads up move, goes to third. And it's runners in the corners still with nobody out here in the top of the second. As McNeil taps that one foul. Interestingly enough, at 12 minutes into this third game of the series, we've almost passed the total length of game number 1. That's how quick it was. McNeil ahead 2-1. And he's going to chop that one. Miscommunication between Roberts and Ballard. And McNeil's going to be in safely with an RBI single.
I have no baseball IQ.
I would have got
I
these
just
for
do
you.
see ball, throw ball.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't
Ballard
even
said he
keep
has
track of
no baseball IQ. Both him and Roberts went for it.
I got that third
Nobody left to cover a la Garrett Cole in the ALDS between Kansas City and New York last year. First pitch to Rice stays outside for ball 1. And he misses once again. Now to 2-0. Wind caught a piece of it there and it broke behind Rice. A little bit of a breeze starting to pick up here. We've just passed the 7 o'clock mark. So that one stays just a little outside, and it's a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. Still nobody down here in the top of the second.
Yeah, you want my ass running home, huh?
So Carlo will step back in now with an opportunity to extend this lead a little bit. First pitch just catches the zone for strike 1. It's another great piece of pitch placement right there from Ballard. Has him ahead now 1-2. Drops out and Carlos worked it back square, back level. Couldn't think of what word I wanted to use there, so I decided why not use both. Two balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the second. Unfortunately, there's not 2 outs. Carlo hammers that foul. 2-2 stays outside and the count runs full. Payoff pitch on the way. Swung through strike 3, a big strikeout for Alex Ballard. The first out of the inning as he works to try and escape the jam. Back to the top of the order with Peter McNeil, who homered to open things up in this inning. You can see it on your screen, Ballard 2-3 on the year, 15 Ks, but an ERA of 6 on the dot, as McNeil tags that one foul. Ballard tried to speed him up, slow him down, ripped foul. And it's a nice grab from Mark Campagnaro. I couldn't quite see it. He disappeared behind the trees. So the flora and fauna of the Pacific Northwest adding an extra challenge to my job. But there's 2 down now for Jordan Rice. Rice pops one up. Ballard will breathe a sigh of relief, but the Stingers get 2. They leave the bases loaded, but we'll have to see how the Pilots can respond as we head to the bottom of the second. So Noah Roberts will step in here in the bottom of the second, leading things off for the Pacific Pilots. First pitch stays inside, ball 1. As he hammers that one back up the middle, smoked out to center field. Peter McNeil booting the ball all over the infield. But Roberts will settle in with a leadoff single as the Pilots look to rally here in this third and final game. Oliver takes that for strike 1. The 0-1 on the way from Rice. And he'll wear it off the back. Count moves even. Hardy cut, and he falls behind 1-2.
Go, baby, come on.
1-2 tapped, tough play, and Rice will just get the out at first. Some tumbling, a nice little tumbling display there from DJ Oliver. But there's 1 down as the runner moves to second. So Mark Campagnaro steps in now, still representing the tying run, is the man at the plate. And the first pitch from Rice will drop out of the zone for ball 1. Pushed the other way, and it's going to bounce off one of the skylights up on the roof there. Look out below. Count level once more at 1-1. Campagnaro thought about it, but checks his swing. And he's now ahead 3-1. Stays upstairs, and a 1-out walk for Mark Campagnaro will bring Alex Ballard up as the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the second. Had a clutch base knock in game 1 to win it. And we'll see what he can do here in game 3. First pitch from Rice. Catches the zone for strike 1. 64 on the radar gun. Hauling one in there is Jordan Rice. 0-1 again. Drops out of the zone, and the count is even 1-1. Tried the old speed him up, slow him down. Unfortunately, neither one was in the zone, as it's going to be a 3-1 hitters count. Alex Ballard looking to load the bases up. The 3-1 on the way from Rice. Just catches the zone, and we're full. Rice looking for a big second out here to preserve the 2-0 Stingers lead.
Come on, Bauer. Let's go, baby.
Rice and McNeil exchanging some thoughts over there on the mound. The payoff pitch. Stays outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
One out?
Yes.
One down, baby. Let's go.
So with 1 down, Noah Roberts will step in with an opportunity
Good, Noah.
to eat away at this Stingers lead.
Come on, Noah. Where's that, Mike?
First pitch on the way from Rice. In for strike 1.
Let's go, Noah.
0-1 just missing outside, and the count goes even. As that stayed upstairs, Rice looking to avoid walking in a run. Now the 2-1 on the way. Pushed out towards center field. Could be trouble. It's going to leave the yard. Noah Roberts. Momentum shifted here in Game 3. The clutch gene is in play for the Pacific Pilots in this series as Noah Roberts says he wants a grand salami sandwich here in the bottom of the second. 4-2 Pilots all of a sudden. And just like it was in Game 2, now the pressure shifts to Alex Ballard, who's 3 outs away from closing out this 3rd and final game of the series. First pitch to Oliver is tapped foul. He'll ground that one the other way. Tough play. McNeil can't haul it in. And DJ Oliver will be safe over at first. So Campanero steps in, swings at the first pitch he sees, and he'll wear one off the back for the second out, but heads up base running there from DJ Oliver moves him all the way over to third. So Ballard will step in looking to pick up some insurance runs for himself.
Let's go, Ballard.
Man on third, bottom of the second here in Game 3. First pitch to Ballard, pushed the other way. This is going to be tough. McNeil comes up firing, but holds off. An RBI single for Alex Ballard. And a timely piece of hitting that adds another run and makes it 5-2. So Noah Roberts will step right back in after completely shifting the momentum of this game with a grand slam. And he'll push that one over toward McNeil. Tough play, can't quite get there. Ballard comes sliding into second. Says might as well join Mark Campanero in the Dirty Jersey Club. As it's 2 on with 2 gone now for DJ Oliver. First pitch outside. As the Pilots look to pick up another run and end this inning. Oliver wears it off the back for ball 2. Might have caught him on the elbow. He came up holding that a little bit. He's going to hammer that one over toward McNeil. Tough play, can't quite haul it in. Peter McNeil can't quite make the play, and the bases are loaded with 2 down for Mark Campanero. And if you want to maximize your ROI, your runs on investment right here, having Mark Campanero up with the bases loaded as you get ready to surpass the run limit is probably the way to do it. Because every run of every hit does count. It's just that once you get over 6, you can't hit anymore. So he's ahead 2-0. Pilots sure hoping he leaves the yard for the second grand slam of this inning. 2-0. Runs inside 3-0 as Rice looks to avoid walking in another run. But he'll do just that. A 6-run inning. And Alex Ballard will have a chance to end this ball game. 6-2 as we head to the top of the third. So Barrett Carlo will lead things off as he leaves that one inside for ball number 1. That one catches the zone and we're level. 1 ball and 1 strike from Ballard. Popped up, going foul. Campagnaro nearly made the play over in the dugout area. Getting on his horse right there was Mark Campagnaro, and again, the trees, the foliage, there's your word of the day, foliage. The foliage getting in the way. Now the 1-2 from Ballard. Little excuse me swing right back to the pitcher, and he hauls it in and flips to first for out number 1. So Peter McNeil will now step in, and he's left the yard already in this game. He'll look to do it once again to try and spark something. First pitch taken for ball 1. As he goes ahead 2-0. Tapped over toward Campagnaro. Tough play onto first. Roberts reins it in, and there's 2 down.
Bunny hop there. I don't know why I just hit that ball.
Pilots looking to close down this game, close down this series, and move back to 500. First pitch to Jordan Rice outside, and should the Pilots hang on here, both teams will end this series at 9-9. As that barely caught the zone. Rice is absolutely perplexed at home. He can't understand how that did what it did. Popped up. Roberts calls everybody off, hauls it in, makes the game-ending grab, and his grand slam really changed things here in Game 3. The Pilots take this series 2-1 in one of the quicker series you'll ever see in the AWA.
Here's the mic. Thank you.